My name is YoungEun Kim, and I am a 2020 Kola Fellow. My work is informed by the study of auditory culture, examining sound as a socio-cultural and political medium. In my recent works, I observe the historical struggles and determinations that cause a sound to obtain or lose socio-cultural meaning. Recently, I'm especially interested in sounds that had existed before the invention of the phonograph or had not been captured by recording technology. That is, sounds that have survived only in writing, poorly explored until now. So, reanimating sounds of the past is a critical aspect of these works. I moved to LA in 2017 as an immigrant. I think since then, my work started to involve a contemplation on transitional beings and their histories, such as what is lost and what is gained during the transition. Recently, I've been interested in several events that introduced Western musical systems to East Asia, including Korea, and their gradual dominance in East Asian music. I'm looking specifically at topics including tunings, scales, and notations, and what happened in transition. My work for Kola, titled Brilliant A, traces the establishment of international standard pitch, which is A equals 440 Hz. Throughout the 19th and 20th centuries, standard pitch rose steadily as a result of continuous meetings between various countries. Its rise has also been attributed to competition among instrument makers to produce a more brilliant sound. Similarly, European and American marching bands aimed to improve soldier morale by raising their tuning pitch, resulting in a more brilliant sound. Lastly, it is said that the rise in pitch was also due to increased background noise during modernization. So to speak, commercial competition, the military, and industrialization were the driving forces in raising the standard pitch. In addition to an auditory history of standard pitch, I am drawn to the individual narrative of a violin maker who worked for a marching band and studied his craft during the Korean War. Interviews I have gathered reveal his primitive curiosity and observations of sound through his descriptions of instrument repair. As to how all this comes together in my work, text extracted from reports and conference materials from Europe and America are rearranged to resemble meeting minutes. I intercut the violin maker's monologue with moments in the fictional meetings and crafted various sounds based on the text. The sculpture series shows a variety of conditions to produce a more brilliant sound. The instrument was designed to represent the material and perceived tension of high-pitched sounds. They are not intended to actually be played. Many of the processes leading to standardized sounds seemed absurd and unjust at first. For instance, in studying the influence of Western music on Korea, I felt a profound sense of loss when learning about how staff notation or the 7-note scale were never able to fully represent the essence of Korean classical music. However, as I spent more time with the subject, I also sensed a deep beauty in the way that the musicians found ways through and around those standardized systems. Standardized sounds can be imposing, but can also reveal the creative spirits of their human subjects. I hope people gain a higher awareness of the sounds around them and reflect on the histories they evoke. Vigorous discussion about sound isn't heard in everyday talk, and cognition depends generally on images and materials. So I hope that after spending time with this work, people would listen more sensitively to sounds that seem trivial, because these sounds might reflect the past and present and remind the listener that history is rich with sound.